Welcome back to Database Solution. I hope you are doing very well. In this lecture, I will show you how to import data from local system to Snowflake without using any code. So before going to start, I request you to please subscribe this channel and like this video if you find this video helpful to you. Now let's get started and see how to import data from local system to Snowflake. Let us suppose we want to load data in demo database, and let's select one of the schema which you want to load. So let us select appropriate schema. In my case, I am choosing here public schema. So if you click on this, you can see a three dot. If you click on this, you can also see here three dot to load data. So in our case, we choose here public schema and we want to load in this schema. So click on this three dot and you can see here load data, and click here browse icon. You can see here browse icon. Click here and point to your file which you want to load. So I want to load this city bike trip data. So click on this. This is CSV file and it support only CSV file, Parquet file and some other file format, but it not support Excel format. So click on this and click here open. Now this file available in Snowflake. This is temporary stage created by Snowflake automatically. And now let us suppose we want to create new table, and if you want to load in existing table, select appropriate existing table, then it's append into your existing table. So in our case we want to create here new table, then you select here create new table, name it appropriate table name. Let us suppose we name it TVS city bike trip data. Now click here next. Now you can see here preview of your data file. So this is the data type of column and this is the column name of your file, and this is the preview of value. In this column, this is the value, so this is sample data only, and you can also change appropriate data type. Let us suppose if you want to choose any other data type, you can select from here. Okay, so I am go with Snowflake, which is automatically selected by Snowflake. Okay, now and in here you can see here some properties of file. So here is the metadata of file. You can say here file format, which is in our case delimited. You can choose other format like JSON, Parquet, Avro and ORC. So in our case I am choosing here delimited text file, which is CSV file. Now this is the other properties of file. In our case we have a header, so I am selecting here first line contain header and choose appropriate header. If you want to skip first line, you can choose here this skip first line, choose in existing table case, so leave it by default. Field delimiter, in our case comma separated, choose appropriate field delimiter. In most case pipe separated, so then choose here pipe separated or vertical line and leave it by default, which selected by Snowflake. This option, this property is also use field optionally in close by. In our case our field is optionally closed by double quote, so I am choosing here double quote. You can also choose here single quote if field optionally enclosed by single quote, and then if not, then you can choose here also none. Okay, so leave it by default other properties, for example date format, time format, leave it. And you can also see here show query. If you click on this, then this query is automatically created by Snowflake. In our case I am hiding this, not want to use any SQL code. Now you can see here load. Click here to load into Snowflake. This data is loaded. Okay, so click on done, and if you refresh this and we load here public schema, you can see here TVH city bike trip data is loaded. If you want to query, then place in this canvas and select star from selecting all row and all column from this table, and control enter to execute. You can also click here to execute, and you can see here data is loaded in this table successfully. Okay, if you want to count row, click here. You can see here this amount of data loaded into Snowflake. So that's all about in this video. If you find this video helpful to you, please subscribe this channel and like this video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. See you in next video. Thank you.